Hey there, and welcome back to another episode of The Art of Online Marketing. Today, we're going to be talking about why I love attending social media events and conferences. So, welcome back. We've had a little bit of a hiatus on the show, and part of that is just because it's been a busy summer, and I wanted a little bit of a break for myself so that I could come back refreshed so that I didn't have to keep pulling ideas out of nowhere and just relax a little bit. But the second reason was because I was at Video Marketing World in Dallas, Texas, and some of the travel was going to kind of cut into my planning and going live time. So for me, it was better just to put a little bit of a pause on the lives while I was doing that, so that I wasn't putting something out there that wasn't as great as it could be. So that's the deal. But now we're back into September and everyone's going back to school. Here, school starts today. I know in some other places in the world, you've already started school, so that shock might be over for you. But all the kids are out for the bus, all the Facebook posts are up of first day of school and that kind of thing. So that's exciting. I love September. It's a great time for new beginnings. Even though I don't have kids and I'm not going back to school, I still kind of feel that getting back into your routine and going back to the usual. So I really like September for that reason. I also have a ton of stuff going on. I'm speaking at an event, WordCamp Halifax, this Saturday. So anyone in the area, you should definitely check that out. I am doing a workshop at Ignite Labs in Yarmouth on September 19th. So that's in just a couple of weeks. So if you don't have your tickets yet, you can find that Facebook event or get in touch with Ignite Labs and they will hook you up. Now, it's going to be an all-day event. We're going to help you create all of your content planning and your social media marketing strategy for the rest of 2019 and beyond. So if you are local, you should check that out as well. I'm teaching marketing at Saint-Anne and, planning a wedding and doing all the usual things of running a business, working with my clients, creating these videos, and just having lots of fun. So that's what is up for September. So if you're watching this video live, let me know in the comments. I always love knowing who is here and who is watching. So just pop in with where you're watching from or anything else. Just say hi if you want or do a little wave. All right, so let's get back into today's topic. And that is why I love social media events. Now, the first reason is you get to hear from the pros and get inspired by their stories. These big social media events, they attract the best of the best, and they have social media accounts with hundreds of thousands of followers or even millions of followers. So they're definitely doing something right to have built that huge fan base. So it's always great to be able to hear how they've done that and maybe even the evolution of what is happening. So these speakers, they not only share their stories of how they've gotten from point A to point B, and they share the stories of how they've done what they've done and the things that they've done, but they also share actionable tips. So it's not just them sharing their story and you're meant to get inspired and somehow know how to do that yourself. They actually share strategies. So you need to do this, 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 and this. That's what I've done. That's what worked for me. And it's always great to actually hear from them for what has worked on their social media platforms, because there's always something to be learned in the world of social media. So even though some foundational things stay the same, like building relationships, know, like, and trust factor, communication, great content, all those things stay pretty constant, but the platforms are constantly changing. The algorithms change, the layouts change, the way that the platform wants you to interact with people changes, and they always introduce new things. So IGTV and stories and Facebook stories and this and that. So it's always good to be on top of that. And some of these experts, they are the ones kind of blazing those trails and sharing with the rest of us what is working, what isn't working, what's working today in social media, and what things may have seen their peak and are no longer working. So it's always great to hear from the experts what they have learned and what is working. I know that I always get inspired by hearing the stories of other people and how they've accomplished what they've accomplished and how they've done what they've done, and even their story from here to there. So I always get a few great ideas and tips that I can implement in my own business and my own social media marketing, but also some tips and strategies that I can bring and introduce to my clients as well to help them do the best that they can do and have the best possible social media strategy for their business. So number one was getting inspired by the pros. Now, number two is to build community. And this might be one of the best parts of attending any type of event, but social media events in particular, and that is meeting friends and building your community. There really is no replacement for meeting people, face to face. You can touch them. I can't, like we're here talking and I can't touch you, but it's really great to be able to meet the friends that you have online face to face, because interacting through a screen, it isn't really the same thing. Although it can be great and social media is great for that, hanging out with someone in real life is much different. And it's so amazing in the world. And at these events, I get the opportunity to meet a lot of them. Sometimes it's for the first time, sometimes I've met them before, but I also get to make new friends as well, and to build that network and build my community. So these types of events and this type of thing, it can be a great foundation to build a great friendship, a future collaboration, or a future working relationship. There's people that I've met at these events after connecting with them online, and we become great friends. And to me, that is amazing, and that really shows you the power of social media and really what you can accomplish. So